Good morning, sunshine. I hope that this finds you well, rested, ready for the weekend. This is your daily insight on life and love for November 6th, 2020, also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to this in time, this could have a message for you. It's general collective. Don't force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, let it fall away or ask questions about booking or personal reading. Coronavirus sale. I'm about to start my holiday sale, which it's really just the coronavirus sale 2.0. I'm going to include everything in it. So go ahead and ask questions about it. Ask questions about what services I provide and, well, see what you want to do. We're kicking this off with regular rider weight. This is what we're looking at. What we're looking at is the beginning and end base part of this and all the funk in between. Really, I'm looking at this and it feels like you are just incredibly tired. And as I'm saying that, you're going, oh. You're tired of so many things. It's the feeling of being tired of feeling like an idiot, looking like an idiot. Not that you do, but this is a real strong feeling. Jumping on a decision too fast, not weighing out the pros and cons, not really thinking it through, only to find out that it's not what you should have gone with. And I would say it's a mistake, but it's not a mistake. At least you know this is a lesson. And I know that how aggravating it is to hear that. But it's really important that you found this out. You saw this part of yourself and what it could do. Now it's time for you to avoid any further disaster in this situation. I do see that you would be pulling out. Some way, shape, or form, there's a feeling of backtracking. Not that you can't undo the work that has happened in any of this. I don't think that you would... Why am I yawning so much? Twice already. We're at 2 minutes. Come on. What's going on here? I just think that you wouldn't want to have to redo any of this, but I do know that part of you wishes that you could have gone another way and still acquired the same knowledge that you know now. If there was a way to avoid this aggravation, this pain, everything that comes with it, I know that you would want to do that, but you can't undo the work. And I know that you wouldn't want to go back and just forget everything that you know. I think that it's important that you're here. Well, obviously, aside from the life thing, but at this mental state. So this, to avoid disaster, I really see that... I see that you're going to take your sweet time. I see that you're not going to invest yourself into similar situations anymore. I see that you don't quite feel ready to invest in any situations right now. If this is pertaining to a connection of some sort, maybe you're learning what it means to just be happy on your own. And I get it. You may have been single for a long time. You may have been newly single. Maybe you always want somebody there. And those are all great things. I'm not saying to not follow your heart, but it looks like there's a feeling of you not being quite ready to get into something right now. Maybe it's time to do some inner inventory, introspection, find out what it's like for you to be in the wholeness in yourself. You're on a conquest for happiness, and I love it. It feels hopeful. It feels like you've been through the worst. It does feel like a breaking point, and I think that this, while you don't want to have this be where it is right now, you weren't set up for this yet, it's exactly where you need to be. And it feels kind of like a little bit of a sorrow in it. But again, this is really temporary. This is a big soul-searching time. I don't even feel like it's, maybe it's part identity crisis, because that is, when you're rediscovering yourself. But I feel like it's more the definition of soul-searching. You have to find your own happiness and have that exposed within yourself so you can actually have this real and mirrored on the outside of you. So this is where we're kicking off our reading, and it feels heavy, but I think that it's massively important. So we're going to see what else is coming up. I notice I'm not my usual spunky self right now. It's not low energy, it's quiet energy. So I'm going to honor it. Honor where you are. You don't have to be any one thing at any one time. Just be you. And I'm feeling quiet right now, so. All right, let's see where this is going. All right, not feeling these. I keep the mini reads out now just because sometimes I feel like there might be a continuation of the message from the mini reads. I'll mesh it because I can. If you're new to the channel, I really hope that you're enjoying the show. It goes all over the place. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications. Yeah. So the ways of contact are going to be in the description. You see my email address, but you can also definitely find me on any social platform. So reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, and ask your questions about any of the services I offer, what the sale is, what it involves. Yeah. All right, so what triggered this, Spirit? What triggered this whole situation? You tired of feeling rejected or rejectable. You hit an emotional pit. And I don't think that you are willing to give that power away for people to be so easily discarding towards you. Whether it's your emotions, your opinion, the space that you are in. I don't think that you're willing to give them that anymore. You're going to own your environment. All right. Where are we taking this? You've been seeing the imbalance of power and how overwhelming it's been for some time now. Now it's where you have stayed so silent on this aspect for a while in your life. You have everything that you need in front of you to make an important decision. And it shouldn't be something so jarring. I think that there's an unexpected sense of release coming your way. Yeah. Right now, you just need to work on what feels right and what feels like home for you. It may involve some unexpected loyalties, but again, all those loyalties, it has to come from somewhere. You have to be the epicenter of that loyalty. And I've said this in readings before. I'll say it again. At what point are you going to be loyal to yourself? And at what point are you going to stop abandoning yourself? Because this is something that's showing up. It's time for you to get reacquainted with yourself, and they're a little annoyed with it. Not they, but you, they. You get what I'm saying, Shush. Then we have this. You feel victorious. There is a breath of fresh air that's coming in with this. Because not only are you making the active decision and sticking to it, being consistent, firm in your convictions, it just feels like there's been a breakthrough mentally for you. That can take years for some people. I get it. It happens. It can happen within a few days, few months, few years. I don't want you to compare yourself to anyone else. You've had a mental breakthrough. And somebody, yeah, they'll get hurt in this. And that's, it's not going to be long-standing. I want to see it as this concept of cruel to be kind. Because holding on to this, holding on to the people involved in this, when you know that this needs to be re-examined and readdressed, it's going to hurt them in the long run. It's not a public service to hang on to things that aren't meant for you. I recommend not holding on to really anything. Just be. Let things flow to you. Let yourself be open. No, I got it. I know how it's a little woojy to consider. It's not lost on me. But really, what's meant to be is going to come in its own time. And it'll stay for however long. There's a lot of important decisions that you have to make for yourself. And all of them are made in divine timing. All of which are going to set you off into a new direction. And I think that this is something where you need to be confident in it. It's a very big karmic lesson for you to take this power back and be the active role in your life when it comes to this. Stop wasting your hours. All right, my dearest. I'm actually going to look at the archetypes. I have 2 piles of archetypes right here. I did them in the mini reads. What we're looking at right here is slave, rescuer in reverse, the knight, and the hedonist. You can't save everybody from everything. It's not your path. You can't say and be what everyone wants you to be. It's not possible. There are too many people, too many projections. You are not what anyone thinks you are, because all they're seeing it is from your point of view, not your actual perception in life. Isn't that a mental mind F? So this, loyalty, romance, chivalry, the love of honor. Then we have surrender to your power of choice and with the divine with complete trust. I think you, first off, this is also talking about the imbalance of the connection with the rescuer in reverse. Assumes the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. It's not balanced. And I know that sometimes in relationships or whatever the connection is, sometimes you'll have to give more than the other person, but at some point it has to come back. And I don't think that you've experienced the payoff that is required for you. And that's, again, okay. It's just, you have to free up the space. So first off, you can find that in yourself, and then you can have the whatever partner mirrored on the outside. Whoever this is in your life, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. I have to say that because not everybody's looking at this. It could be your mom, your dad, or just a complete stranger that you, I don't know, ride the subway with every single day for 30 years. I have no idea. This is very unique connection for yourself. So then we have the slave. So surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. I don't see you as giving up. I don't. I see you as saying, all right, I need you to step in, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, and saying, thy will be thy way, or something like that, or just complete surrender because you can't fight this anymore. And I do think that this is going to lead to divine intervention. I think that this is actually divine intervention, the event in itself. And I need to also remind you, this doesn't end at midnight. This is right now, in this time frame of whenever you're watching this, moving forward. I'm recording this for November 6th, 2020. It doesn't matter the time. You will be pulled to this when it is necessary. So, all right, Spirit. Where are we going now? Too many cards. It's talking about your fear and that this is way too much, too heavy. You're getting into hesitance mode, but you're not happy. Some aspect of you with this situation, while you are probably okay, you can get through it, you know how to navigate it, there's something really missing. And I don't think that you can ignore that anymore. I'm not telling you to drop everything and run, but you have to address this and reacclimate, maybe reacclimate, but just readdress. See where you want to go with it. You have to address why there feels like there's something missing. This may have accommodations being met after it's addressed. This could mean that there's a break moving forward. It could mean any of those things. I'm not really getting a third one with it. So it's going to be a slow process for you. And I can understand that. I can respect that, it doesn't take overnight. That's what we're looking at right now. This is a lot on your shoulders. This has been weighing on your mind for some time, it looks like. And I think that you are content in life, but there's something truly missing. So, let's see. If you choose to address a situation in the hopes that it'll work out and that things will change, it's rare. It feels like a failure. It feels like it's going to be a lot of work moving forward in this. And oh God. Yeah. No. I don't like that. It feels like if you just throw caution and just try to and hope that this will change without really doing the work, it's going to hit the ultimate rock bottom and you will know it. There's such a feeling of hesitance, pain in this. What is the likely outcome that this will work out? And again, this is general collective. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. All right, so I'm looking at the Fool, and there's a 0 at the top. Does this mean 0? Does this mean that it's a snowball in, I have to find a censor word, in heck? Sometimes censor words are even better. Hecking heck. It's going to take a long shot. It's going to be a mountain to climb. You're going to have a lot of disappointments along the way. But if you are as stubborn as this is saying that option is, it's going to take a lot of work. And you're going to have a few rock bottoms in that. If you are choosing to pull apart from the situation right now, what is the likely outcome of that? Tower moment. Upheaval. Karmic lesson. And then we have the King of Wands. Following through on your actions. Follow through. I think that's the karmic lesson if you're choosing to go a different way with this and put some space in. It is. It's feeling like a huge karmic lesson for you to stick to your guns and face your fear on this. That's scary. I'm not telling you to abandon something or abandon a legal obligation. I'm not telling you to break a law. I'm not telling you to ruin your life. I'm telling you that this is looking like if you choose to put the space in between this right now, you're learning a very big karmic lesson, and it's going to change a lot of things, and it's going to, in a way, make your head spin. But your actions are going to involve follow through. And it seems like your world is going to be falling on its head for a moment. And that happens in Tower moments. Dark Night of the Soul, are you kidding me? That's gut-wrenching. But you get through it. The world never stays in reverse. It seems like a delay in something. We're going to look. All right, so why is the world in reverse? Because you can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't go back to the way things were before. You can't put those rose-colored glasses on again. You have a lot of choices that you actively have to make. Okay? So what's on the other side of that? I'm not even entertaining the other one right now because it feels like, I feel like somebody punched me in the stomach, really. So we're not going to go there. I'm just going to let it sit there and think about what it did. Okay, these are sliding out. Moving on to calmer waters and being very thorough and seeing what you will allow into your life again and really learning how to slow down. Part of the karmic lesson in this is not jumping into anything so fast. And I think that came up in the beginning of the reading too. Learning how to go at your own pace rather than put something on lockdown within a certain time frame. You got to stop comparing your time frames to other people's. You don't have the same story. So, Spirit, can I get some follow-through advice for the collective, please? I need some follow-through advice. I'm actually going to get a postcard from Spirit on this one, and I'm going to read it directly from the card and not worry. Now, this could be from your guide, or if there's a loved one who's crossed over that is coming to mind immediately. Don't censor it. Don't put another person in place over it if you want to hear from them. Whoever's coming to mind immediately is usually the active guide at the moment. So if you have no one coming to a head, that's perfectly fine. This will be spirit message. All right, so from either the loved one who's coming to mind immediately or from spirit, they want you to know there's only, you guys, there's only one you, and you have a unique place in this universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means that you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what is, God. Let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness, which is what you are figuring out right now. Are you kidding me? Spirit, you're so snarky. I love you. Okay, so don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants. And know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Of Spirit. That was awesome. I really feel like that was the cherry on top of your reading. I really hope that this finds you well. I hope that you're getting ready for the weekend. I hope that you're having an amazing Friday. Enjoy some amazing food. Have a drink, whether it's coffee, water, whatever, tea. I don't know. Drink something. Hydrate. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you have questions about booking your own personal reading, check below. And if you have any questions about the services I provide and how it's connected to the Christmas/Coronavirus 2.0 sale, go ahead, reach out. Email address below. Find me on any social platform. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. Bye for now.